is a cold morning here in Southern Sask. We've been waiting for the cold weather to set in like this for a long time because it has been hot.
If that's not him, that's a big deer.
Oh yeah, I can see him flashing.
Oh, I heard him. Just put the buck to bed here. He walked down into that same water line that we shot that big typical off yesterday. He's right by some cattails. He's not in the easiest spot to get to, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get in and get eyes on him. At this point, we don't even have any sight of his tines or anything, so when we get in close, we're going to have to see where he's at. So we don't even have an exact location, so it's going to be a bit of a chore in there, but you know what? This is what hunting's all about. This buck is an absolute monarch.
Yeah, no, it's a good spot. Those little washes are deep, but the advantage of those ones is that when they go down into them, they can't, it's not like they're sitting on high ground there, so the walk up's actually pretty quick.
The walk up will be quick, yeah.
But then if they stand up, then we're screwed. So, because then we got the high ground and they got us pinned.
Yep.
But yeah, let's go get him. Let's go try him. Yeah, he's nice. He's nice.
He's nice. brought to you by Border City Shield Mechanical, Prophet River Firearms, Scree Canada, Reconico Outdoors, Dry Shod Footwear, Baku E-Bikes, Beaver Buzz Energy, Brett and Tanya Brown, Southern Cross Distributors Canada. He's right here. He's at 5 yards. Get ready. Here we go. I can't see him. I've got no shot. I got nothing. I had nothing. Having to watch that deer run away from me was one of the hardest things I've ever had to endure. Having a buck of that caliber at 5 yards and not being able to release an arrow felt like a kick in the gut. You never know how many opportunities you will have with a buck of this magnitude in your lifetime. And it seemed with every step he took, my dreams were slowly fading away with him.
Yeah.
5 yards.
5 yards.
5 yards, and all I could see was this.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what the right thing to do there sometimes is, because the next time they'll just follow the bank all the way around the corner and you end up sitting here all day. And there's nothing here. And then the next time, we had 100 yards of bank here that he could have bedded on. We walked literally right on top of him. Everywhere else, starting from 10 yards on either direction, we could have at least seen horn tips.
They still see him?
No, can you?
No, did they still see him?
Yeah.
Ow. Well, what more could you ask for? An absolute slob at 5 yards. I had no shot. Absolutely nothing, and all I could see was this when he came up out of that gully. I had nothing. And I wasn't about to aim for a head. So it was just a perfect setup if this would have been shorter. Or I would have been taller. But that's not the cards I was dealt today. So I can't complain. That was awesome. That was fun. That's what hunting's all about. You win some, you lose some. We just got beat today. That's all I can say about that. They just got beat.
On the move.
He's still right there. Ain't
He's
that
eating
buckbrush?
again.
What's that?
He's eating again.
Yeah, like he's not scared at all.
Nice.
After heading back to our glassing point, we noticed this buck had gone back to eating and was already comfortable in his surroundings. So we decided to sneak in one more time and give it one more go. Unfortunately for us, this buck had found a herd of bedded does that were between him and us, and with no possible way of making a move, he was able to walk away from us once again. If this hunt was a game of chess, I would have been left with very few moves left. After being outsmarted by this deer once again, we sat back and saw that he had singled himself off from the herd and was going to a much more huntable area. So in a last-ditch effort to get eyes on him, we sprinted to the top of the hill, just in time to see him bed down in the tall grass right beside a lonely tree. But as my luck would have it, as soon as I knelt down to get into position, I felt the wind at my back, and the deer stood up in the only spot I didn't have a shooting lane.
Like, I had zero shot.
Oh, oops, excuse my language.
To say I was frustrated would have been an understatement. I have never come that close and been so far away in my life.
So all you guys, if you're watching this, if you want to lose all your confidence in your bow hunting skills, and go mule deer hunting. Like really. Or just, okay, so let's go over the hunt quick.
5 yards.
First one we had him 5 yards. But we didn't have horn tips. We didn't know where he was.
We had no idea where he was.
Within about a 50-yard stretch that he was in there somewhere.
He was in there.
And sure shooting, we walked literally right up on top of him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I don't even know then. Like, we've had crappy wind all day. Like, the wind has literally done a full circle today.
Yeah. It's literally going straight north right now.
Yeah, it's brutal. So we had him at 5 yards, and then he went over, and we had him, I don't know, he was 40, 50 yards away when he bumped that time. Wind swirled us again.
From a different direction.
Yep. And then with the third time, would have been a really nice opportunity. And there's like 8 does in there and the wind swirled. So the does picked us up again and then took him with them.
From a different direction again. Wind direction again.
So and then the fourth time, we just kicked him up because we were like, screw it.
We said screw it.
Yeah,
like, honestly, I said, let's just see if we can get eyes on this guy again. Because he went into a bush. I said, let's just get eyes on him. Even if you can just sneak up, because you know that odd time you walk up on a mule deer and they're standing there, right?
Yeah, so we bumped. And he just
went
walked
over the hill, just walked over the hill.
This was the cool thing though. Well, you'll see it on the video, or maybe you've already seen it, but he goes over the hill and books her to this tree, and then just books her there and lays down. He didn't look around, he didn't do nothing. He knew exactly where he was going. He was going to duck out before we found him. Like, he was going to hide.
He was going to hide.
That was cool. I haven't seen that before.
I've never seen that before.
But yeah, so the first time, Caleb stood up and probably should have stayed kneeling. And the last time he was kneeling, he should have stayed. Should have stood up.
Standing up.
So yeah, so now
I'm gonna get a stool. I'm gonna
now,
sit down
yeah,
on
so
this next one.
Now Caleb's all
stay at that medium level.
He's all shaken. Doesn't think he can hunt anymore.
I wouldn't say that. I'm down, but I'm not saying I won't hunt.
Pretty dejected.
I'm just dejected. Stupid mule deer.
So yeah, that's in an eggshell. That's mule deer hunting, and that's what will end up making you think you're the worst hunter in the world is a mule deer.
Literally.
Everybody thinks they're dumb and dopey, but they will take away everything you have and leave you crying and naked in the middle of a field. So anyways, yeah. So that was a good day.
Go hunt mule deer. It's so much fun.
Yeah. That was a good day. That was
a
cool.
great day.
That was a cool setup.
That was
cool.
a great day.
We should have never had that many chances at him. Like he's a big buck, but he's not that smart. He's smarter than us, but he's not that smart because we should have never had.
We should that last one. That
ever.
last one we should never even had a chance at him.
Yeah, ever. So yeah, good day.
Tomorrow's another day.
Try it again.
Watch your camera.
Now, after not seeing this buck for 3 or 4 days, I was starting to think we were going to have to look for a whole new deer. That wasn't until I received a phone call from my good friend, Lane Cadrain, who told me he had eyes on the buck again. Now, I didn't feel right going in after this buck, especially after Lane had been the one who spotted him. So I gave Lane the first opportunity at him, and Lane rejected. So, we made the decision to play rock, paper, scissors for it, and I won. That meant I had one more chance at this buck before I had to go home.
swear I'm cursed. Did everything right. I shot, the arrow was going absolutely perfect, and he turned to get out of there, and it literally went right by him. There's hair on the broadhead, like it literally went that close to him. That's all we can do. You win some, you lose some. This one I've lost a lot more. But you know what? That's hunting. I'm heartbroken, but I did all I could. I made the perfect shot. He just moved. Just as I released, he moved just as I released to turn. A second sooner, he's dead. But that's not today. Today I'm going home empty-handed.
Even though I didn't punch my tag this trip, I still wasn't going home empty-handed. If you remember from last season, where I wasn't able to recover my deer, but he was later found by my brother the following summer, I was finally able to bring him home. Being able to lay hands on that deer for the first time was a dream come true. My late Uncle Bob always used to say, every day is a good day. And I'm learning that every day spent with family and friends, enjoying the beautiful outdoors, is a day well spent. I'm always learning, and learning is living. Every experience, every memory, every hunt is something that I'll cherish forever. We are just relentless.